Alright, looks like we're back with another game. Sorry if I sound a little lackluster. I just, I've been working forever on this. And there's no music. There's sound, but there's no music. You may be hearing music, but that's because I, for the moment, am pumping in a Monkey Island techno theme. Yes, I'm probably going to skip this long title for the most part. I can at least minimize the trouble on either side. Anyway, I'll do my best to provide music, but sometimes it'll be inconvenient or I'll forget. This into the credits? Oh boy.
Creepwood.
Yay!
I can still hear the monkeys. It's hard to believe that it's only been a few years since I first washed up on the beaches of Melee Island, armed with nothing more than a goofy name and an overpowering urge to become a swashbuckling pirate.
Well,
I want to be a pirate. Who could have suspected that such a humble pursuit would lead me to cross swords with the evil ghost pirate LeChuck, the slimiest slug ever to plunder the seven seas?
Yarr.
And who could have guessed that my battles with LeChuck would introduce me to the love of my life, Melee Island's Governor Elaine Marley. Or that my efforts to win Elaine's hand would repeatedly drag me to the mystery-drenched shores of Monkey Island. That's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen. Or that I would finally end the scourge of LeChuck, burying him beneath a mountain of ice.
Only the second biggest monkey head you've ever seen.
Back then, the only thing duller than my sword was my wit.
If you've played
now,
Star Fox.
I'm married to the most beautiful governmental official in the Caribbean. The entire Tri-Island area shudders at the sound of my name. And now my Plunder Bunny and I are returning to Melee Island after the most incredible honeymoon in the history of...
Guybrush!
Considering your Tri-Island area's governorship contains Governor Fat, I wouldn't...
yes, dear?
I wouldn't say having the hottest... Oh well.
Stop daydreaming and make yourself useful!
What does she expect him to do? Alright. Look at enemy pirate.
There's an enemy pirate fighting over there.
Ooh, let's turn on subtitles. Alright. Look at loaded... Wait. Look at loaded cannon. There we go.
That cannon looks ready to fire. If only I could get that thing to go off.
Well then. Let's look at cargo hold. What am I doing wrong?
That cannon looks ready to fire. If only I could get that thing to go off.
Stop that.
It's full of hot coals.
Okay. Uh-oh.
It's full of hot coals.
Alright. No, I want to look at hot coals.
There's a pile of red-hot coals simmering on the deck there. Now I'm glad we got the ship with the flame-retardant lacquered deck wood. I should try to pick one up if I want to try to do something with it.
Fine. Hacky sack!
I hope there was nothing flammable in the hold. I really hope it didn't burn any holes in Elaine's suede luggage. I'd never hear the end of it.
Alright. Well then. One second. Page up and page down.
Too hot.
Alright. Note to self, it's page up and page down to move through items. So, now we pick up a coal. And we play hacky sack for a moment. And then we kick the coal at the cannon.
That didn't do anything. I suppose that's probably because it's not loaded.
I blame fish. Alright. I kicked it at the wrong cannon. Oh, at loaded cannon, of course. Jesus Christ, how do they screw up point and click this badly? The mouse is not used in this game. Remember when I said this was my least favorite? The controls are a big part of it. The writing is still prime and dandy.
Little snaggle cakes.
That's why she keeps him around. Hey, I thought I turned subtitles on.
Hey, Elaine.
There we go.
Could you untie me?
Things to do on Melee Island when you're dead. We're finally back to Melee Island. It only took us 4 games.
Land ho! The way I pushed that smelly pirate right over the rail. Now that's the stuff of pirates.
I hope the loyal citizens of Melee don't hurt themselves. I mean, you know, all the pushing and shoving on the dock to see my, our return. Could be dangerous. Make sure this one stays on top.
Then there was the swab who came at me with the rusty fid. I sure taught him a thing or two about the proper use of deck chairs.
What's a fid?
Whoa. Got it.
I barely learned what a belaying pin was.
The burden of being the governor of such an adoring yet unsophisticated public can be so draining.
I can
I'll be
imagine.
lucky if I can get a second to myself for months.
You know, we make a great team. The way we communicate, the way we work together, the way we anticipate each other's every move. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Wow.
Oh, well, here goes. Might
like
as
a
well get all the hullabaloo over with.
Looks like a typical relationship to me. He's oblivious and she compensates by, for example, ducking when he swings his arm.
Where is everyone?
Maybe everyone went to bed early?
Where's
They're
the
all
welcoming
dead.
committee? The banners? The crushing throng of well-wishers? Oh, dear. Do you know what this means?
We can spend another 3 months honeymooning.
No, you adorable numbskull. Something has gone horribly wrong while I've been away. Nothing else can explain.
What's
Timmy!
that? Hey, it's Timmy the monkey. How are you, boy?
Nope, haven't played this in years. I just remember Timmy.
Either his litter box is full or he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy?
Timmy? Is something wrong?
Free grog at the scum bar?
Why am I using the mouse?
There's been an outbreak of scurvy?
You won $74 playing bingo, but lost it all playing banana futures.
Some little kid fell in a well?
There's trouble at the governor's mansion! Let's go!
They're good. They are G-E-W-D good.
Let's try 49, 6.7, 12.
Go. Go.
Fire!
What do you think you're doing?
What does it look like I'm doing, fancy pants? I'm knocking down the governor's mansion.
You can't knock down the governor's mansion without approval from the governor.
Yeah.
The governor's dead, ma'am.
Dead?
'Twas the marriage that killed her, they say.
But I am the governor. Do I look dead to you?
No, ma'am.
Then cease and desist your boulder flinging immediately.
Right now!
Sorry, governor. I'm under contract. I'm legally obligated to destroy your mansion with this here catapult.
Something's rotten on Melee Island.
I know. But the stench usually drifts away with high tide.
I've got a plan.
Although it sometimes lingers during an eclipse.
Guybrush!
Yes, dear?
I'm going down to City Hall to see about getting declared undead.
Isn't that like
Won't
LeChuck?
that make you a flesh-eating zombie?
In the meantime, I need you to do 2 things for me.
More back rubs and foot massages?
maybe later. First, I want you to put a stop to this insane boulder flinging.
Stop the insanity. Check.
Second, I want you to go to Lucre Island. Talk to my grandpa's lawyers. They might know how to help us fight City Hall.
You are City
I
Hall.
hate talking to lawyers.
And not as much as they'll hate talking to you, dear.
Okay.
Well, I've got a resurrection to perform. Be good, dear. And don't forget, stop the catapult, go to Lucre Island.
Sounds like the honeymoon's over.
She was a lot nicer before she died.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Let's stop this guy.
Hey, get away from there before I pop you one on the head, capiche? Good. Now stay over there, pencil neck.
All right, I seem to quote Yahtzee a lot, but he's right. Trying to move
Excuse me.
through a 3D
What?
environment with 2D controls is
Please stop firing boulders at my
like
house.
trying to...
It's very
I
unnerving.
forget.
Sorry about that, kid, but I'm under contract.
It's like trying to teach your dog to go outside, go on the paper while you're standing outside talking to him through the window.
What would it take to get you to stop flinging rocks at my house?
Permanently? Yeah, some kind of restraining order, I guess. You'd need some fancy lawyers for that.
Okay, how about temporarily?
Well, the union gives us liberal snack breaks during the day, but I don't have any snacks.
Snacks, huh? Good to know.
What are those numbers you're muttering?
You know? I don't rightly know. They're supposed to be targeting numbers or something, but I'll be danged if I can figure them out. All I know is how to hit that cactus. I'm trying to extrapolate from there.
You seem like a busy man. I'll let you return to your evil deeds.
Thanks.
Ugh, having to play a game with the keyboard. So
Let's try
primitive.
7, 7.3, 12.
My God. At least Shift still runs you.
Hey, I bet I could market this. Vegetarian steak.
Great idea!
That is one fat bird.
And this is probably the one line from this game I will remember most until the day I die. I do not know why, but this one line just sticks in my brain like nobody's business.
That pig-shaped bush frightens and confuses me. That pig-shaped bush frightens and confuses me.
All right. Well, let's see what's changed in Melee Town since Game 1, shall we? I am not liking these controls. Not in the slightest. I played it on PlayStation. I used a controller. Turn with arrows and walk with forward. Is there anything more awkward?
Cream of frog.
Okay. That's the door. It looked like a big old wardrobe cabinet, but it's the door.
Beatty.
Gee, I wonder whose house this is.
For a pinky finger, it's quite large.
I know we use one of these fingers.
Nothing happened.
Is it the middle finger? Come on, game. That's just tacky.
Nothing happened.
Is it the thumb?
That's quite a thumb. Nothing happened.
Look at thumb. I keep trying to use arrows to maneuver the...
Yikes!
You pulled?
Hey, it's you!
Yes, it is I.
You seem to show up whenever I'm in trouble. Why?
Who can say? Perhaps it's because we share an unspoken magical bond. Perhaps the fates have intertwined our destinies. Or maybe I've got an unbreakable 5-game deal with LucasArts. In any event, I'm here to help.
And
How can I assist you, Guybrush Threepwood?
You can assist me later. I'm gonna stop for now. I'll see you soon.